Welcome back to the BcT training course. We'll start Module 4, which is on the back calculation tool and PMed rehabilitation design. You have completed Modules 1 through 3, which focused on the fundamentals of FWD testing and back calculation and on the use of the BcT in relation to rehabilitation design input level 1. Module 4 of the training course is specific to using the BcT and is grouped into 4 sessions. Session 1 is on accessing and downloading the BcT software. Session 2 focuses on the BcT inputs. Session 3 overviews the BcT outputs or outcomes and interpretation of those outputs. And Session 4 is a summary of the BcT results for rehabilitation design in accordance with the PMed software. Session 4 also includes a simple demonstration of the BcT software. So let's get started with Session 1, accessing the software. There are 3 learning objectives for Module 4, Session 1. The first is to discuss how to get and access the BcT software. The second is to install and download the BcT. And the third is to list the guided steps or a process flow through the BcT software. Session 1 is grouped into 4 topic areas, which are the AshtoWare BcT, accessing the BcT, which is the web app version, downloading the BcT legacy desktop version, and finally, review of the BcT user manual to include a guided process for back calculation. To access the BcT software, you will need a PMed license. The BcT is included with your AshtoWare PMed license subscription. You can also purchase the BcT as a standalone single user license with an annual fee. The link to access the BcT is provided in this slide. The BcT software and documentation can be downloaded from the AshtoWare website. If you click the Downloads tab as shown in this slide, it will take you to the screen that is displayed on the next slide. The Back Calculation Tools tab has the BcT software and other associated documents. The BcT legacy desktop version is available for download here on the AshtoWare website. An installation walkthrough and step-by-step instructions for license activation can also be found here. The BcT has also been integrated with the web app version of PMed. If the user goes into the AshtoWare website to log in with their information, the BcT icon will show up under the apps, which is at the top right corner of the screen. From now on, we will only use and refer to the web app version of the BcT in this course, as this is the version that will be updated moving forward. The desktop version of the BcT comes with a user manual. The BcT user manual or help manual includes a guided process for back calculating elastic layer moduli in support of rehabilitation design in accordance with the PMed software. The user or help manual includes 4 chapters and 6 appendices. The 4 chapters are Chapter 1, Introduction. This is a brief intro and background behind developing the BcT. Chapter 2, Getting Started. Input FWD Data Module describes the deflection and layer thickness data. Chapter 3, Preprocessing and Structure Definition Modules describe the individual preprocessing modules in detail, along with the required user inputs, module controls, and information displays. Chapter 4 describes the back calculation and post-processing modules. There are also 6 appendices to the user manual. Appendix A provides a brief overview of the rehabilitation design procedures in the Pavement ME design software, which are also discussed in detail in the MEPDG Manual of Practice. Appendix B describes how the cumulative area difference method is used for automatic segmentation of deflections measured along a proposed rehabilitation project or roadway segment. Appendix C provides the default values used by the BcT for various pavement layer properties. Appendix D contains a list of layer types used to define the pavement structure within the BcT. The material type selection in the Pavement ME software corresponding to each of the back calculation layer types. For example, ASHTO soil classes corresponding to coarse-grained or fine-grained subgrades are also provided in Appendix D. Appendix E overviews and describes the procedure to load deflection and thickness data files, process to back calculate the pavement layer moduli, and generate a rehabilitation design file for Pavement ME. Appendix F provides additional details on the methods to estimate the pavement temperature. In the web app version of the BcT, there is a help manual, which is actually the modified user manual. If the user clicks on the question mark icon at the top right corner of the BcT screen, the help manual will open in a separate tab. This help manual has 4 chapters and 6 appendices described in the last slide. This help manual is the one-stop solution for most of the issues that can be encountered during a back calculation using the BcT. The flowchart displayed on this slide is the guided process for back calculating elastic layer moduli for use in rehabilitation design. The guided process is a 7-step process. In the next 3 sessions of this module, our discussions and demonstration of the BcT will be based on this 7-step process and the flowchart shown here. This ends Module 4, Session 1. The next module of the training course is Module 4, Session 2, an overview of the inputs to the BcT.